On SpeedGaming. Welcome to A Link to the Past Randomizer Tournament. We are here for Game 2 between Toplife and Gammachuu in a best of 3. This is the round of 8, so we're getting close to the end here. Pretty big matchup, two great players, and joining me today is Shireen. Hello, good morning to you, Shireen.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, this is a late match. 1 a.m. where I am. How you doing?
Uh, I am currently awake, so we'll see if it stays that way.
Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna be an exciting race. I'm sure you won't be falling asleep to this one. Two good
Yeah.
runners.
Yeah, two good runners. Gamma did take game 1, but yeah, anything could happen. Anybody can beat anybody at this point in the tournament, so we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. Top Life definitely wants to bring this back. This is a good hash. We got 5 items in the hash that aren't required to beat some seeds. I'm sure Gamma wants to get the bug net, the cape, and the bottle.
Yeah, the bug net is one of his favorite. Actually, I think it is his single most favorite item in the game.
Yeah, this is also going to be standard, so
Hard standard.
have a
So
nice 5 to 6 minutes of sync to start it off.
yeah, hopefully they either both get bombs or both don't get bombs. There was a match recently decided largely due to bombs and escape. Somehow, after several years, we still have not figured out how to start with a bomb in your inventory in standard, so it's still possible. You can lose immediately if you don't get a bomb.
We're starting.
Yeah?
Yeah, with the prize packs, you think it would solve most of the problems, but there's still a lot of those 50-50 RNGs that can really come into play if you find yourself getting a weapon that is
Yeah,
limited to.
basically Can of Burna or like Fire Rod or something that use a lot of magic.
And both of our runners doing map checks early on. We got Pendant Eastern in the Desert and a Crystal Hera. Some good knowledge starting the bat that this is probably going to be a longer seed because we know most of our Dark World dungeons are crystals at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, the bow is a nice weapon to start out with. Although Eastern is a pendant, so kind of obnoxious to see that item when it's a pendant.
And was that first drop a small magic?
I didn't see it, but
It looks like
I
it
would
was.
assume so because they have way too much magic for it to not have been.
Okay, so we should be seeing bombs here from both of them. Should be.
I know there's a prize pack that only has like magic. I don't know if that
That
one
one
starts.
starts. It starts with the large magic. That
It
one.
starts with the big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
small magic I think has like 5th in the prize pool, 1 bomb.
okay.
It's kind of like a variety pack. Yeah, I saw Top Life got a single rupee in that prize pack, so... I mean, with the bow, I think we're definitely going to see both of them get that single bomb. You're not really so worried about your arrow situation.
Yeah. Gamma even picking up the 5 drop there. Definitely plenty of arrows.
And there it is. As you see, no trouble for Gamma, and Top Life is, I think, 1 away from getting that bomb. So, both of them will
Yeah.
be able to clear escape in a single dip. Not going to have to worry about coming back here, which is always nice. Especially having that light cone situation where it's always in logic to come back for the back. It just makes it that much worse. And now we also see the map, so we are going to be opening every chest here.
Do you actually skip sync chests when you think it's the map? Because I feel like I'll eat the 2 seconds. Like I
Listen,
don't ever want to
if you
lose
want to
a
fluff
race.
your collection rate, I understand. But, at this level of tournament play,
Oh yeah.
you got to save every second you can,
Yep. Every
So,
frame is important.
honestly,
Yeah.
though, I usually open the Sang chest because I, would forget about what I got in the first chest of escape. By the time I get to the back, it's just so long,
Yeah. I don't trust myself to never screw up, so I just better safe than sorry.
So Toplife still needs to get that bomb drop.
Yeah, there's a
Shouldn't be an issue in the rope room though.
shouldn't be.
See about a 3-second difference here between Toplife and Gamma entering stores. Toplife at 13 arrows, not too low, but still, you have to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, okay, he's got a bomb, so
And now they are perfectly synced. Gamma definitely healthier on the arrow count though.
yeah, I mean that's probably not going to be super relevant, but I mean I don't think. I mean, yeah, I doubt anybody's going to be going to like mini Molorm Cave, like
Yeah.
super early.
The only relevance would be an early mini Moldorm or if some Splash Delete was on the table
Yeah.
early on.
Yeah, definitely splash delete. You want at least 3 or ideally maybe 6 so you can screw up one time. Top life, smartly walking all the way up to place the bomb. With only one bomb there, if the rats knock it out of your hands, you can actually get kind of screwed there. So
Definitely
be more careful.
better to eat the 1.5 second delay as opposed to risking having to come all the way back here.
Yeah.
Gamma down to 1 heart. Shouldn't die here though. And both of them getting out about a second apart, 553, 554. That 3 bombs is very interesting because it definitely creates an opportunity for divergence.
Yeah.
Very likely, though, with Pendant Eastern, we'll see both of our runners go to Kakariko. That tier 2.
Yeah.
Just hearts.
Nothing too interesting. But they got plenty of rupees and enough bombs to at least get through Kakariko, so.
Toplife taking the lead by skipping that single rupee.
Did he really take the lead though? Because that's one more collection rate for Gammachuu.
Yeah, but Toplife still has the 1 rupee lead. So,
That's true.
still ahead on
One
money.
ahead on money, behind on collection rate.
So, this will be a pretty clean Kakariko. We'll get bottle vendor money. We're going to be able to bomb all of the bombable spots. So, nothing too much to worry about. I mean, we kind of want to see a bottle, but other than that, nothing super special.
Yeah. Loot would be really nice.
This sink is fantastic.
Yeah, it is pretty perfect. Wow. Top Life skipping a couple of the pots there.
It's interesting to see it side by side about, you know, Top Life skipping 10 rupees and kind of seeing how much
Mm-hmm.
time he's edging. Because you always think sometimes, like, should I, you know, grab these pots in the well, blinds hut, you know, you're always thinking about it.
Yeah, and if you get sniped by like 5 seconds, then it's just like every single little decision you start thinking like, man, did I really need to pick that up? Did I really need the bug net?
Hammer, glove, pearl, okay.
Alright, it's a spicy start here. Let's
Yeah,
see who goes into the dark world immediately.
it's such a tough call because, I mean, you're gonna finish the rest of CAC very likely, and at that point you can walk back up and go to the dark world, but you're 3-heart green mail at this point, and we also know that Skullwoods and Thieves are very likely to be both crystals.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you
Alright,
kind of want to put yourself in a situation where you're going into Thieves Town right now?
3 hearts. I mean, it's doable.
Yeah,
And a sword.
fun ice rod.
Yeah, I mean, you're never unhappy to see that early because Ice Rod Hunt is off the table.
Yeah, and even if TR is a pendant, like the ice rod is still nice to have just because it's an item. You know, it's better than a big 20.
Yeah, every once in a while, Pendant Trinex does show up. You hate to see it, but it does happen.
Yeah. Bombs on the race game, and looks like both of our runners are going to save and quit. Not go into the dark world just yet. I anticipate we'll see a South Shore here, although we might see a Hype Cave start right away.
Yeah. I like to usually at least do like some of the South Shore stuff
Oh, they're
before
both
going in.
skipping the dam. They're both skipping the dam, dude.
Uh, what are your thoughts on that? I don't know about that play, but it does save like time if there's just nothing there, I guess.
I think the dam skip is the only time it really pays off is if you're comboing like a trip into swamp with it. Top left gotta be careful here.
Yup. Oh, yeah.
But if you end up having to come back later, it literally doesn't matter. Mirror or not, hookshot or not. It's like one screen transition away from mini Moldorm. It's more of like,
Yeah.
hey, if I need an incentive to go into hookless swamp, I just found one, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe he's gonna go. Okay, maybe Gamma's going back for it.
Yeah, I think Gamma's gonna either... Oh, Top Life doing the same. We'll
Yeah.
likely see Dam into Agina here. Could also see Dam straight into Dark World. I wouldn't be surprised either way.
Yeah, I feel like going straight into the Dark World and just kind of being like, screw Ice Shroud Cave and Agina Cave makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, we have the bow, so we can always splash delete Ice Rod Cave later.
Yeah.
It's kind of always accessible. How do you feel about that Pendant Eastern right now?
I think it doesn't exist. I think that's what Gamma would say. Doesn't exist. So yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing anybody go there anytime soon. Saha though, like that's another 3 pretty quick items, but some people will just ignore that for like an hour and then they'll go get their boots out of it and they'll be like, oh, oops. So
Green Pendant Skull, Pod and Thieves. Okay. That's interesting. So we do have technically Pyramid Fairy access. If we wanted it.
what were the red crystals?
Thieves and Pod.
Oh. Yeah, not logically yet though, but I mean, technically yes.
Definitely probably want to stay away from the Pyramid though. Knowing that, you know, you can do that in one trip.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing anyone go into pod right now either.
I really like this routing decision to go straight into the Dark World. I think the dam to that portal is super convenient, and we're seeing both runners get pretty aggressive with getting straight into the Dark World here.
Gamma getting a little lost, I guess. Not sure what that was.
Gamma gonna go straight to pod.
If he goes to pod, like, I don't know, man. That's okay. Well, wait.
Well,
what?
Gamma has Quake.
Interesting way to walk.
He has Quake, so pod is definitely completable. I think it's possible.
Hypothetically completable, yes. If you die, it's like so bad.
I think the logic here is that if you can get out of pod alive, right? Even if you sink a little bit of time in those dark rooms, if you can get out alive, it is the right play, right?
Yeah.
If you know you're going to get out alive, it's the right call. It's a crystal, and you're starting at Hype Cave. I think it's just the risk factor here. Top Life taking a more safe approach, knocking out some overworld. That is convenient.
Gamma doesn't have... They don't have anything in the bottle, right?
B. It's a B.
Yeah, B. So I don't think B strats are going to work too well. But yeah, if they had a potion, I think this would make more sense. But I don't know.
This is tough.
I'm looking forward to seeing Gamma just get bailed out by his lamp somewhere. So
even the Dark Turtles, if you get it in one shot, like, let's just talk about the Helma fight for a second. You know?
Yeah. That's not a joke at this level of hearts either. And then you have to get to Helma through those turtles in front of Helma, which is like not super easy either.
Top Life gonna check Sick Kid here. I know that's one of your favorite checks, GGW.
Oh, yeah. No, I am a well-known Sick Kid checker, except for when it has progression. Then I usually skip it because it's just kind of a waste of time, you know? Forfeiting's much faster.
I think Top Life, having started Hype Cave, we're likely going to see a Thieves Town first, and then perhaps go to Skullwoods afterwards.
Yeah, that makes sense to go south first, because you already did the dig game and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think no matter how good you are, you cannot be comfortable with this pod. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
There's a hook shot. That's in logic.
Yeah.
Doesn't really help actually complete the dungeon though, so...
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if you die and you end up having to come back to pod, I don't even know that hook shot is even still worth it.
No, definitely not. Because, I mean, it's not like Top Life's just gonna put off pod for, like, forever, so...
Yeah,
if
he'll
Life...
likely do it with a little bit more safety. I'm a little surprised Top Life's going into Skullwoods here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're just doing the front and you skip the middle chest, it's not, like, too bad or too time-consuming, but...
The problem more is that when you eventually finish Thieves, you're not really setting your save and quit spot anywhere, you're just kind of save and quitting out of Village, which always feels bad, right? Because you always want to end your tour in a kind of bad spot to kind of optimize the double backing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a substantial more amount of walking anyway, because he doesn't have, like...
there's going to be running, so...
Okay,
it is definitely a time save to have come to Skullwoods.
Yeah. Big brain.
That is a check, depending on where the fire rod is, that Gamma might not get for a long time. I mean, it's a pendant. So...
Yeah. I don't think that Gamma actually tends to check pendant Skullwoods very much. He does kind of, especially if he has the fire rod, he tends to last locate it. So the fire rod will probably actually be bad for him if he finds it.
One downside is that he did not do dig game and Stumpy, so if he does go to Village, he has the incentive to go south. So...
Yeah. I didn't see what was on the bumper K there.
It was just a heart container and bumper, and I think Gamma picked up a Verna in pod.
Okay, well, that'll actually be handy a little bit. He'll have a little bit of magic to work with. Potentially save his life on Helma.
He's also going to want to take a death here.
Yeah. He just, it's too good. Can't get hit by these guys. Oh, I was just expecting the mirror to be in that chest, but...
I really like this call by Toplife to get that red potion.
Yeah, actually, that's...
You got 300 bucks in Sea House, and in hard standard, you never, like, you have the whole run to use it, right? So...
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a shop you don't see a lot of people actually use.
All right.
Too much.
Toplife going to go into Thieves after chess game. Gamma is heading to the boss. So, got a hookshot in bow side pod. That's in logic. And yeah.
Yeah, putting his gamer pants on. Let's see Dark Turtles with 5 hearts green mail and no fire source.
Oh,
Does have Quake.
I see Gamma has mitts. I did not see where he picked that up.
Must have been somewhere in here.
Okay, well that definitely is a stack pod in that case.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Toplife, I can't imagine he's gonna put it off too long. I bet the flute, or not the flute, the lamp's probably just chilling somewhere, like Saha or some early-ish location.
Yeah, it's really just gonna come down to how long does Toplife wait till he's comfortable with pod, and what Gamma's gonna do to follow up on this play, depending on if he survives or not.
Yeah, do you think he survives?
Well, he's already at 4 hearts out of 5. I don't feel good about his chances, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, just saving and quitting and coming back is not the worst play. Instead of even attempting to come back here, but yeah, good luck.
He is not using Quake.
Yeah, without using Quake, he has like no chance.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
So, about a 45-second time loss or so for the commitment, but at least just quitting and getting out of there. Not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, he got a lot of items, and you know, assuming Toplife ends up having to do the same thing, like, doesn't really matter.
And Toplife's equipment situation hasn't really improved that much.
Yeah, the only thing is, wait, did he get another bottle, or did he already use his potion?
He used his potion. He just used it. He was at about 1.5 hearts. Did not want to die in the attic here.
Yeah. Oh, there's another
empty bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting with hookshot and mitts. I mean, they don't really open anything logically right now, so I'm curious if we're gonna see, you know, something in the boots checks or in the rest of Thieves Town.
Yeah.
You know. Eastern Palace and Saha are also on the table.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a fire source there.
Also, this bootless Mountain Clear by Gamma is gonna feel pretty bad. He might never get those boots. He might just be bootless the whole seed. With Pendant, Desert, and Skull.
Oh yeah, Pendant. It's a Pendant, so yeah. Yeah. There is a high chance of that happening.
Toplife also has a blind fight coming up. Not as concerning as
He should be fine.
Other low percent fights, but definitely one that can get messy very quickly.
Yeah, if you get off script, especially if you screw up the first phase. Oh, well, now that's that lamp.
That is big.
Yeah, that's probably not only will push him in the direction of pod, but will allow him to most likely get through it without dying.
Yeah, and with 2 bottles, I wouldn't be surprised after this if Top Life went straight back to that Hammer Pegs shop and bought a red goo and said, okay, I'm gonna go to pod now.
Yeah.
And pod wasn't a bad play by Gamma. It's just you're taking
no.
that risk. You're just taking that risk.
Yeah, it's definitely like given what he had, if he was able to get through there, that's like pretty huge. But it's just one of the hardest. It's probably the hardest dark room in the game.
That was also a very nice fight by Top Life, getting
Yeah.
blind down there. We see the mountain with some goodies over here. What is that? A shield, a sword, a mushroom.
Yeah, I mean the sword is nice, but no real progression.
So Top Life was not as scared as I would be. Did not choose to buy a potion here. Likely gonna do Saha into the Dark World portal.
Yeah. I doubt he goes into the Eastern. That would be pretty bold.
I think Gamma's gonna do a Hera clear into like Spiral Dark Mountain.
Yeah, Hera, the only light world crystal, but got hook shot, so probably just gonna do Hera pot real quick.
So we got the big key and an item. So Hera pot not really required here, but definitely a little bit of a time save if you can get it quickly. Looks like Gamma's got it.
Yeah.
And Top
was-
Life just died in the pod overworld.
Well, well, he doesn't have flute, so yeah, that's gonna cost him maybe like 30, 40 seconds.
That is not a
So-
death you want to take there.
Yeah, overworld deaths are generally really painful.
Yeah, now Top Life looks like he's gonna be getting. Oh no, I thought he was gonna go buy a potion.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he just wants to save money for Zora. I don't know. It's interesting he was willing to buy one earlier, but now it's just like, no thank you.
Yeah. Gamma having a clean Moldorm. And he poked Moldorm. And we're gonna get the Burna strats.
Okay. I mean, honestly, Burna, I think it's better than falling. Lose like a quarter of a second to Burna lag, better than 20 seconds to falling down. So.
Yeah. And I think ultimately, if Top Life can get out of pod alive, I think that overworld death is still less costly than Gamma's.
Yeah, I mean, Gamma has to come all the way back here, and he spent time in the back, and all the dark rooms are just slower anyway. Even if you navigate through them quickly, you have to hold out your sword the whole time. So
He's also gonna slowly drip away these boots.
boots, yeah, the boots is probably the thing that's eating the most time. Oh, Top Life setting up a death warp. Heads up play.
Not the fastest, but still a time save, nonetheless, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it saves like a few seconds.
This is very interesting. I don't think Gamma's going to Skull Woods. I don't see it.
Based off of what I know he tends to do, he probably won't, but it's also Gammachuu, and so, you just never know. There's boots there, he might just, swing by real quick.
It's kind of tough because you have to orphan something regardless, because you can grab the mirrorless smith, but if you're gonna go do Stumpy and Dig Game, that sets you up to go to Pyramid Fairy, right? So
Yeah.
you might just go buy the smiths and not pick them up, but if you pick up the smiths, then you're not gonna do Pyramid Fairy for a little while. And who wants to do mirrorless smiths? Although you did get your mitts, right? So that's kind of something that you maybe want to push.
Yeah, even if he does get them, though, Top Life's already saved some time from having them for like 20 plus minutes longer than Gamma, so Top Life doing hammer jump here.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a time save, having Lamp and just being able to walk through this dark room.
Nice shovel for Gamma.
The flippers.
Oh, ooh.
And a nice potion.
Yeah.
Gamma electing not to do Spike Cave. Kind of understandable when you haven't scouted Spec Rock yet, because if you're going from the Dark World, you're never going to check Spec Rock.
He didn't even check. Wait, he didn't check the top when he was by Hera?
He checked the top, but he didn't check the inside.
Oh, he didn't check the cave. Okay.
I don't believe he checked the inside.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like the mitts were just in the turtle room in the back.
And there's the Burna. Alright, let's see. Is Gamma gonna go into Skull Woods? This is a decision that will matter this seed.
Yeah. Let's see if his
Yeah.
luck.
I figured he wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely not game over at all. It just, it's like a few minutes setback, depending on how long he puts that off for.
Oh, Top Life. Getting bounced around there.
Well, he did everything in the back, right?
I believe he was just trying to set up the boss.
Yeah, so that's really not that bad of
Is
a
he
death
going
there.
bow side again?
What? Oh, he
What?
doesn't have a key.
He has one key, but then he would just have to do the drop down.
Yeah.
I think it's faster to go in and do the drop down than to do bow side again.
If you have the mirror, yeah, but if you don't have the mirror, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, this pod definitely costing Top Life some time here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's definitely struggled with some deaths in this game. So I mean, 5 hearts green mill is no joke. So I don't think he has. Yeah, he never bought another potion, so he still doesn't have anything. But he does have full magic, and he does have Burna. So
I'm a little concerned about that situation because, like I said, even getting through the dark rooms, that's not a hard part. Helmasaur, this is a tough boss. Deals 2 hearts per hit.
yeah, if you switch to Burna, like you can kind of just wait it out until he gets in like a good spot. He only has 9 arrows though, so that's actually pretty sketchy.
What was the turtle prize pack? I don't remember.
I feel like there was arrows in it, but actually maybe not. I don't know if we ever saw.
Yep, there was.
Okay. Pick him up. Pick him up.
See, that's what I thought, but
Okay, there we go.
maybe we didn't see them. Maybe I was just...
I thought that I saw them as well, but we could both be just seeing things.
Yeah. So top left going to the helmet fight. Full on arrows now, but this is going to be
Dude's
still
a
a tough
gamer.
fight.
Bomb strats. Look at this.
I think that's the biggest difference here as opposed to an NMG run. You're willing to take the time loss here just to get out of here alive, you know? This is a
Yeah.
race. So I think very nice getting the mask down. He's gonna switch to the bow. Two more arrows. And helmet's down. So those arrow drops were pretty clutch, honestly.
Yeah, no, I was worried with 9 arrows because a lot of times you'll miss a couple arrows when he's like dancing around or whatever. So
Yeah, he spent
definitely,
12.
definitely very. And it's super. Well, it's a lot more difficult to hit the Helmasaur with the hammer. So
Gamma's hard situation not looking great, but we know he has Burno, we know he has a blue goo. I'm sure Gamma will love to use those safeties.
oh yeah,
And also, I just saw that stun prize is 10 arrows, so that's interesting.
yeah, they'll have plenty of arrows for the whole seed.
Looks like Top Life's going to show us our boots checks, so we will see if the boots are hard required or not.
Yeah, that would definitely not be good news for Gamma.
Oh, well, that is
That's
a
interesting.
hard required. The boots are hard required.
And it's a medallion, so and that's the same medallion that Top Life was missing in their first game.
And,
So some Bombos revenge here.
and we do know that Bombos is required for Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Well, that's still not that well. That's kind of bad.
There is some
but-
good news here because Bombos does potentially hardlock Ice Palace, and it can very well be, based on like the items we're seeing, that Gamma gets funneled into those boots much sooner than we'd think.
Yeah.
You know, because Ice Palace is already in logic pretty much.
Yeah.
So he might get funneled into there pretty soon.
Did Gamma really find much on the mountain? Like I feel like not a whole lot.
He found some safeties. He didn't find anything that really progressed.
Like the only thing I really see there is like a mushroom. I don't know where you got that from.
That was Paradox Cave.
Okay.
He got the mushroom, the sword upgrade over there.
Yeah.
So, trying to think right now. Top Life is ahead roughly a Skull Woods dip, some boots checks, the Helmasaur kill, and Gamma's ahead the mountain.
Yeah, but if yeah, we'll see if Gamma does Mirrorless Smith here. That would be a huge time sink.
This is what I was saying. This is the problem. If you grab the Smith here, you can't grab the Big Bomb because you already have a follower, right?
Right.
And he's kind of set up to go straight to Pyramid Fairy after Stumpy.
Well, he doesn't have Big
Oh, you're
Bomb
right. No, he
anyway.
didn't kill Helmasaur.
Yeah.
You're right. So he's probably gonna grab the Smith then and save and quit at Stumpy, and then go to
Yeah.
Skull Woods.
Without the boots, that's just such a time sink.
It's true, but it does also mean he's gonna probably go to Skull Woods.
Eventually,
I mean,
yeah.
what is his play after Stumpy besides going back to Pod?
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, he never went and did Saha or Eastern, did he?
No, he did not.
Yeah.
Top Life
so-
did Saha on his way to Pod because
Right.
he did it through the Light World.
Yeah, I mean, I just in terms of density, that's probably the most dense option that he has. But I'm
Yeah, if
sure
he-
he doesn't want to go into Eastern that much.
If he elects to skip the Smith, then he's probably going to choose Saha Eastern. If he picks up the Smith, it's very likely he'll do Skull Woods and kind of orphan that Eastern area. Top Life, I think, is likely to go to Ice after getting the Flippers.
Yeah, he's not picking up the Smith, so that's probably pretty bad unless something is in Eastern, which I'm guessing is where he's going.
Yeah, if he was going back to village, there's no reason he wouldn't have picked up the smith. This is a
Does he have the
Saha
flipper
play.
check still, actually?
He does. He might go straight to
Okay.
hobo right now.
Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah, Hobo definitely has been his buddy in the tournament. I'm not sure what Top Life was doing there with his Burna in... Did you see that? He, like, just used all his magic up for some reason in Spiral Cave.
Yeah, don't really know what that was about. Yeah, we still have Ice Rod Cave and Agina's unchecked because of our early Dark World access. Oh, this hurts. This Eastern play. I mean, there is a decent chance there's something here.
Yeah, this is another, like, you know, if there's like a flute here or something, or another medallion, like, then you're kind of getting to the spot where, like, it's kind of like who goes back for these checks first, you know?
Oh wait, is he going?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's just
going to
going
pod. He's going
back to pod. That's interesting call. Huh.
I kind of like this a little bit better because you're kind of just saying, okay, I lost time, but I'm good now. I can kill Helma, right? And then at that point, you can potentially say, let's do the flipper checks. You know, let's kind of do a little bit more before Eastern.
I think that the flipper checks probably he should have done before coming over here.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, I don't know.
I think sometimes just saying like, okay, I died, so let's go back and kill the boss, just because you're paranoid about what Helmasaur has, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna mean that Top Life is definitely gonna have an early advantage.
Yeah. Especially, you know, just has the boots, so just keeps on collecting more time.
Top Life did get a
Ooh.
poke there, so
Yeah, that was a
realizing
poke.
it, he realized it, so he got the second poke to cancel it out. So I think with having done Spiral Cave, Top Life's gonna open Turtle Rock here. Not gonna have the cane to go in, but
Yeah, I mean, he could hover it, you know?
yeah. Maybe you'll find the Fire Rod in the first chest. Or maybe the Fire Rod will be on Hobo.
Yeah, my money is on Hobo because, you know, that's just, that place seems to work out. You get the flippers, you just immediately go to Hobo, and there's your progression.
The flipper checks are rough, though, because you had Pearl and Bow since the seed began, so it's technically been available to both of our runners as early as they wanted.
That's true, but you need so many items at this point, like, you're not, like, I don't feel like it's reasonable. I'm just not going to do the flipper checks today. It's not a thing. You just go do them, like...
Yeah. And Gamma's likely going to do the flipper checks before ever going back to village area.
Yeah.
And Smith Chain also likely does not exist for him anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you don't pick up the Smith there, that's like... But I mean, I'm not surprised he skips the mirrorless, bootless, lootless, everythingless Smith chain.
Gamma turned in the shovel, right?
I feel like I don't remember him seeing do the shovel, but maybe chat remembers? Because I don't... Yeah, chat's saying no, so...
Okay.
That could be our progression, because there really was, like, nothing up here at all, so...
Yeah, we're down to, let's see, we're down to shovel.
Oh,
down to-
ice.
We're down to ice. We have Pyramid Fairy, Pyramid Catfish.
Yeah. Honestly, Pyramid Fairy is in logic now, so...
Gamma's going there right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's his biggest regret from dying in pod is that, like, what if Pyramid Fairy has something good and I could have just, you know, survived the fight. You know, I think he's had his eye on this play, and that's kind of why he chose pod when he did.
Yeah. Top life probably going for flipper checks, so we'll see what works out. I
Yep.
don't see Top Life putting off Pyramid Fairy for a super long time, though. Like, he'll probably just do that after this. But
We're still missing a decent amount of items here. We're missing Mirror, Cane, Fire Rod.
loot, maybe a medallion.
4 to 5 items at the 40
Yeah.
minute mark.
I mean, when TR and Meyer and Swamp
And
are
there's the
triples-
Fire Rod on Hobo. There's
Hey,
the Fire
yep.
Rod.
Hobo, dude, it's a hot spot.
Oh man. So
Can't skip Hobo.
I
Man.
made the call.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think that's good for Gamma though, because that means he's going to get into Ice Palace before the boots slash bombos.
that's true.
Oh, and the flute in Pyramid
Okay.
Fairy. So
So both routing choices paying off. Actually, both are required. Yeah, I guess he's gonna take the south route here to go activate.
yeah, he's gonna turn in the shovel.
Yeah,
on his
do the
way to
shovel.
activate it.
Yeah.
Top Life finding a gold mine here with blue goose. You know, taking those free potions.
Well, yeah. Can't blame him, man. He's had a little bit of rough time, so just gonna stock up full
This is-
supply here.
This is interesting. I think Top Life is likely to go to Ice Palace. Although I could also see the pair. Ooh, so there's
What
a
was
sword.
that? Is that another sword?
That is another sword on the shovel.
Okay.
I think Top Life is likely to go to Ice Palace, but could very easily do Pyramid Fairy next, just to say, hey, let me try to find a cane before I commit to it.
Yeah.
Gamma's likely to do Meyer area first.
A shield. Oh my gosh.
He picked it up?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. We'll now be safe from fireballs.
$500. I'd pick up a shield too, man. That is a prime shield.
Yeah, you can always buy one for like 500 in the Curiosity Shop.
Yeah. Well, he bought one from Zora instead.
Yeah. His money situation's not great anymore. He is now quite poor. So Big Bomb is not affordable.
Oh, that is actually an interesting point, but he'll get 35 rupees. Wait, well, how much is it? $100, right?
It is 100, yeah.
Okay.
And if you're like me and you accidentally buy the 3 bombs and the Pyramid Fairy, then it's $200.
Well, yeah. Rupees not super easy to come by. I mean, and not a nice palace. I mean, he might get like a 50 drop or something, but
Yeah, Pen Gators are just the magic packs, so not gonna find any rupees there.
yeah, it's worth pointing out he doesn't have Kane. So if Gamma comes here with Kane, he will save a fair amount of time.
Okay, Gamma is gonna do the flipper checks here. A little surprised he didn't just go straight to Meyer area.
I wonder
But-
if he goes into ice.
I doubt it. I think he'll definitely check Meyer Shed before committing to Candle's Ice.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll go into Meyer, but I think he'll definitely scout that. So he might be able to find a cane. Of note, Skullwoods, I believe, has another item and is Green Pendant.
Yeah. Yeah, Gamma picking up his fire rod.
Top Life spin buffering this bomb jump. Got it, second try.
I wonder, like, if Gamma feels ahead or behind at this point.
I mean, the deafened pod always feels bad, especially now that you know the flute was locked behind it. But
Yeah. Top Life, like, I feel like things have gone kind of well except for the deaths, so not sure how he's feeling either.
yeah, his health situation's also not great, but we know he's fully stocked on potions. He's
Yeah,
fully
but
stocked on blues.
yeah, everything does quite a bit of damage though in this dungeon, so he's gotta be careful.
Oh, that's the second item. Oh man.
Unlucky.
So, 2 chests, 2 items. Do you just kill the boss?
Oh, he didn't hit the switch. Oh wait, oh yeah, he didn't have cane,
yeah,
so
he's just killing the boss. I like this
Alright.
call. I like this
Yeah.
call.
Go for it, man.
You could spend 2 minutes hunting down the second item, maybe even
Shoot your
more.
shot.
This
This is elimination game, you know? It just doesn't have, you know.
and
ain't got
Gamma's
time for
picking up
that.
his shield.
Well, he's a collection rate fluffer. He's well known for that.
I like this ice play because you're saving yourself 2 minutes and you're basically saying, okay, I now have 2 minutes to invest in any other garbage. You know, I can go clear Green Pendant Skull Woods instead of looking for this last item. And if I find it on Cold Stare, then I just saved a ton of time.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised Top Life didn't use the rest of his magic before chugging the blue goo. He could have finished off the puffs, but, you know, didn't want to risk getting hit there, so...
Yeah, I mean, speaking from experience, cold stare deaths are pretty costly, so yeah, you definitely don't want to die here.
Oh, Ether for Meyer!
That's interesting.
And Ice is cane locked.
This
He did not get the third item.
This seed just feels like they're gonna have to do everything because they just need so much stuff to actually get through this game.
Yeah, we're still missing Mirror, Cane, and a Medallion, so we are missing 3 more items. Kind of feels like Eastern's in play, Back of Skull Woods is in play.
Yeah.
Also, Top Life's money situation, like, I don't know what he's gonna do. If he goes to Pyramid Fairy right now, he's gonna get shut down.
Yeah.
He's gonna go grab his Tempered.
Okay. Well, what are his other options?
He doesn't have many, and he doesn't have any money, so...
Yeah.
Of note, none of them checked Ice Rod Cave still, right?
Yeah, nobody checked Ice Shroud Cave. They, you know, Gamma's got the flute, so he could do that with that.
he's gonna go to Agina's and grab money on the way.
Okay.
I think that's... Oh! Well, no, he's going to just make a mistake here.
He just, yeah, he killed the bush crab. That was just literally
think
like, here's
Yeah,
money,
he
dude.
just realized. I think he just realized he doesn't have money.
Did he not see the bush crab just like spewing money?
I don't think he noticed his rupee count.
Oh, he just...
Yeah, that's arrows. He could pull the statue here.
There was another bush crab. He could have just ran down and got the one by well, yeah.
That's so unfortunate. He realized right after.
Yeah. But
Why is
he still went in. Yeah, I don't know.
He's gonna hula hand. No?
Honestly,
Where's he going? Dark World? Okay. We're going to the Dark World, maybe.
well, that's pretty.
Alright, well, Gamma's making his way through ice. Gamma also has that flute already on hand, so this should be a decent catch-up time for him. It looks like Top Life's gonna do the Smiths here.
Top life. Okay, yeah.
Oh, this is so bad.
Yeah, it's really hard to like. It's totally unclear at this point who's
Did he just
ahead.
skip hammer pegs also?
I Well, he maybe is planning to pick up the purple chest and doing it at the same time, I guess.
The Smiths is also gonna take 10 more rupees away from him. Oh.
Yeah.
See, I thought when he was lifting that rock, he was gonna go to Agina's and grab like 50
Yeah,
bucks on the way,
the rupees, yeah.
and then just head to Pyramid Ferry. But okay, Gamma is gonna find this third item, so this is new territory. And Top Life's never coming back here, so this is sunk time.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Just a heart piece. So Top Life is safe.
yeah, that would be like game over or something there.
Oh my god, Top Life's doing purple chest into Agina's? He's going to the well? Where is he going?
All right, he's just getting money, I guess,
Oh god.
like the slowest way humanly possible. But you know,
I feel like at that point you should just grab purple chest and then go to Agina's and grab the money there. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's
This
probably really nervous and just I don't know. This is definitely the slowest possible way you could get 40 bucks, but
yeah.
because the bush crab was literally blue rupees, right?
Yeah, it was fives. The bush crab was
Yeah.
fives.
There's one right next to the dam.
Don't tell me he's gonna do purple chest now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Top Life's back on track. He's got his 100 bucks. Gamma's about to finish ice. So all in all, they're still pretty neck and neck. I mean, Top Life has the boots and bombos checked, and is also going to be up a smith chain. Gamma is ahead the flute and mire area, which isn't too much.
Yeah, I don't know where Gamma goes. Like, he has the fire eye now, so I could actually see him making a play for Skullwoods. Now that he can full clear it, and he doesn't really have any other crystal options after this.
Yeah. We're down to Eastern Skull Woods. Top Life getting his 300 rupees.
Oh man, well he'll have plenty for the rest of the game now.
Remember when Top Life was rich and you were like, why doesn't he spend money on potions? He's got the money.
Yeah. Well, he has the money again.
What do we got here? We got purple chests. We got Agina's Ice Rod Cave. We got Catfish still?
Yeah.
Spec Rock and Spike.
Agina, I don't know if you said that.
Yeah, he's gonna check that now.
Eastern? Did you say Eastern?
I said Eastern. It's just so many bad checks. That's the bottom line. There's a lot of bad checks.
Yeah, a lot of places that don't exist are gonna start existing very soon.
Okay, Gamma's going to Skullwoods now, I'm pretty sure. There's no way he's doing the Smiths.
Yeah, and then he's gonna see those boots and be like, hmm.
Well, he might go back first.
Yeah.
It's crazy, because I'm sure Top Life feels very behind, but he's still well in it. Both at 4 crystals. Top Life has already finished Mirrorless Smiths, and really just needs the flute activation to be caught up.
Yeah, the Mirrorless Smiths, though, is something that Gamma's not gonna do.
You're right, but Gamma also did all of Ice that Top Life didn't.
Yeah. Wow. Top Life going for the bomb dupe there.
Yeah.
Gets it?
Probably would
Yep.
not have seen that if he only had 100 rupees.
Yeah. So the 300 rupees there, saving him like 2 seconds.
Gamma is now in boots mode as Toplife gets his flute.
Is he gonna go for catfish? Looks like it.
Gamma is gonna stick around though. He's not saving quitting. He's gonna finish.
Yeah,
the woods.
I think that
You have to.
kind of makes sense. I mean, the boots only opens up like two
Yeah.
things.
There's like nothing it opens exactly. I'm keeping a close eye on Toplife here because we know an item is coming soon.
Yeah, unless it's just an Eastern. Really hoping for like a Sphere 1 mirror, just like first chest of Eastern.
The mirror is the item you least want to see right now. At this point, you want to see mirror go mode. I think. I don't think.
Yeah, no, you
wants to see the
don't.
mirror.
You don't want mirror like. Here's a bunch of more garbage checks.
You probably want to see ether first, and then Kane, just so you can knock out your crystals.
Really? I feel like you'd want Kane first and then Ether.
Well, you already did Caneless Ice, so at this point, if you get Ether, you're going Meyer, and if you get Kane, you're going TR, so...
You really want to go Meyer with no Kane, though?
I mean, either item you're probably going to follow at this point. Mirror just opens up a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
Alright, so Gamma gonna get the second item here, I believe. Using Ice Rod to try to open up Skull Woods, not gonna work.
Yeah, definitely not a new glitch. That is just not gonna work.
So, Toplife gonna head to my area, not gonna find anything there, and then at that point, we're on the hunt.
Yeah. Gamma has potions, right? He's only got 4 hearts here.
I think he has a red still.
Okay. Because Mothula, you know, even with Tempered, you know, can be a little scary. 4 hearts.
I also have to think if Gamma does grab his green pendant, he's gonna go to Eastern.
Ice Rod Cave check.
Oh,
60
this is
minutes.
please be Kane. Please be Kane. Very nice fight by Gamma.
Yeah. That was pretty fast.
Just bombs.
Nice compass for him. Did Gamma already get both items?
I don't think so.
Well, we'll see if he goes back in.
Maybe I miscounted items. Nope, the second item is still there. So is Skullwoods gonna be the answer? What are you thinking, GGW?
Yeah, I think my Seed Reader is definitely going off big time for Skullwoods.
I don't know. We still have Spec Rock. Oh, a book. Okay, we got Pendant Desert and Ether Tablet. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
well,
fantastic.
when the Fire Rod didn't give you anything out of ice, it starts being a little bit like,
Have
why
we
did I
seen
get this
Aginas
thing?
yet? Is this new?
I don't think we've seen it.
Oh, this is so bad.
Yeah, Top Life's kind of just doing all these really, like, crappy one-off checks, so unfortunately, nothing really showing up, so I would say that Gamma actually is probably on the right path and has basically gotten all of the items now that he was missing, so...
Yeah, I mean, the book doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it opens up... I guess it opens up 2 items in Desert and the pedestal.
I mean, I would bet dollars to donuts that it's the progression.
Oh, there's the cape.
Did we saw Bumper Cave as garbage.
Yeah, it was just a heart container.
Yeah.
Yeah, Top Life, unfortunately, you know, still missing, like, 3 items here. Not finding anything. So, definitely looking like Gamma is on the track here to find the next chain of progression.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, when you're looking for items, like, when you start doing all these, like, one-off checks, it's like, there's a pretty high chance they just don't pay out. Because you kind of want to follow progression, you know? Like, that Fire Rod didn't lead to anything in Ice. So, like, well, the next logical place is Skullwoods, right?
Yeah.
So everything's probably just behind the book.
I mean, yeah, the book opens like 4 checks, Eastern's 3 checks, and I think at this point that's all that's left. I mean, Gamma has a bunch of one-offs, but he's likely not going to do any of them.
They don't exist, right?
He's not going to go back to Smith's.
Oh,
He
no,
might-
there's no way.
He might do a Gina after this.
Pedestal is in Logic now, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, well, let's give Twitch chat what they want.
I feel like doing a ped check before committing to Desert might have been a decent idea, but I think Gamma's just going to clear it here.
Yeah, at this point, I think your options are just going to lead you to do it anyway.
It just sucks, because if you get both items, no one wants to kill Landmo.
Yeah.
But since your Desert Access is the book... Okay, so Top Life's going into Eastern, so this is kind of a make or break play for the seed at this point.
Yeah, he's just decided that he doesn't think there's anything else in Skull Woods. He already got one item, so he's a little bit less incentivized to go back. So he's just kind of, I'm going to do everything else first. There's still a lot of items out there, though. Still need 3 items. So.
Does Landmo have the second item? I think the second item is on Landmo.
I wasn't paying attention, but looks like Gamma was.
Gamma's about to go grab his half magic.
Of course.
Nice time save. Failing hook speed 4 times.
Does that save time? I think it does, right? Because you just go slower.
1 item in Eastern. 2 items left. I just have a feeling that it's gonna be locked behind the book. I mean, I don't know.
The book, yeah. I mean, the thing is, if it's if it's pedestal, Top Life doing this dungeon's like actually not even that bad.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I mean, Gamma is gonna come here next.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I doubt he's even gonna check pet at this point.
Yeah, I don't. At this
He's
point,
already
I don't-
committed to 2 pendant bosses.
Do you go back up the mountain though, the super long way, to check Ether Tablet before Eastern? And
I think with where the book was, you can afford to push it off. 1 more item left in Eastern for Top Life. 50-50 where it is. And we're about to see what Landmo is.
Yeah. Almost using a full half magic bar here.
Okay, Desert is empty. So
Interesting.
we got Pedestal and Ether Tablet for the book checks. We got 1 more item in Eastern, and I think that's all we got left.
Honestly, this is kind of smelling like a ped seed, but I don't know, man.
Eastern is dead. That's it.
Does he leave? Yeah, well, that's actually really... There's like almost no good situation for Top Life now. Because Gamma's checked everything that he's about to check already, so...
It's tough. I mean, he could technically get Ether Tablet first.
Yeah. That's about it. But he's already done Spike Cave, so he's not likely to go up the mountain.
Right, but he's also not likely to make the ped play, so... Gamma is gonna full clear Eastern.
Oh,
And
106 Ice Rod Cave check here. Got his flute and boots.
did we miss anything? Is there any other check that hasn't been checked?
Only checks that are not capable of being checked. I don't think anybody's clipped into GT yet, so that's another place I haven't been.
I'm pretty sure it's Ether Tablet or ped at this point. I hate to say it, but...
Trying to think. Yeah. Pretty much it, I think.
Gamma is going for Ether Tablet?
That's what it looks like. I mean, I don't know. That's a hard call. Like,
It's tough because like on one hand you want to follow the book, but on the other hand, like it's such a nasty check that I feel like maybe you can do some more convenient stuff and kind of get away with it later.
yeah. But his only he's got a bunch of like one-off garbage that he doesn't want to do, and then he's got Eastern, which also kind of sucks.
I think
I don't
this
know.
is going to be progression here. I mean,
It's like this or pedestal, basically.
oh no.
It's got to be pedestal, right?
Yeah, I think we're looking at a honestly, I think we're looking at a ped mirror.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Well, they have TR access with Kane as well.
Yeah.
So, Kane or Mirror probably.
The good news for Top Life is that after this, he's literally locked into going to Desert, and at that
Yeah.
point, like the Eastern double dip will feel bad, but
Yeah, if he finished Eastern, which is not a very reasonable decision for him to make at that time, but like if he did it, he would be in okay shape. But yeah, he's definitely a little behind. But
Gamma
how
go
much?
to Eastern now, or is he?
I don't
gonna...
know, because it's like, does he make the ped play? Like he might check pedestal first. I would do that, probably, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, he's going to Eastern. He might take the 50-50 gamble. I mean, I don't
would
know.
not.
I don't know what he's gonna do here. It's tough because
With
he's
so
done it.
few places,
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it. But I do think he'll kill Armos no matter what.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he's already got the other pendants, so at this point you just do it blind and pull ped blind. I do
think
hope.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think if Top Life wants to get back into this game, we need to see a mirror as the next item.
And then just some garbage like graveyard ledge having like the cane or something.
Well, I think that's the only way to get Gamma to do Smiths, right?
Yeah,
Is
that's
to make
true.
the mirror show up.
Yeah.
Oh, Top Life is going for a pet check.
Oh, this.
So Top Life is going to be able to
Okay.
make this play. Okay.
Yeah, this will help him because he'll at least, well, he doesn't have much left to do anyway.
It's not the greatest call when all you have left is pendants.
Yeah, that's true.
It is Samaria.
Okay.
Not good for him, honestly. It just kind of means you're going to Turtle Rock.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's
And Gamma's likely gonna have like a 2-minute lead pulling that pad.
yeah, probably bigger than that, to be honest. Oh, did he just? Yeah, I think he skipped. Okay, interesting. He's all in on Armos here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, he's got like 3 checks left in the game. Time to go for the 50-50, guys. Like, okay.
I mean, he's gonna get the other dungeon item, and at that point, he kind of has to go back inside, right? You cannot.
No.
You cannot skip that vanilla big key.
No, he's gonna skip it. He's gonna go straight to ped.
No way.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Going back in just takes longer than checking pedestal at that point.
There's no way. You cannot make that play. You just can't.
Well, he's going to. Watch him.
I mean, at this point, you're right.
Shireen, he's undefeated. Okay, do you have authority to question his judgment?
You see how he switched to hookshot?
Yeah, that's an interesting switch there, huh? I mean, maybe he's thinking about going back in. I don't know. Interesting.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, he's not going back in. No way.
Wow.
It literally takes longer. Like you could check pedestal and like go back in like the same amount of time. I still think that that's a terrible call, but hey, whatever.
I think he got a little bit bailed out that Landmos had an item. I think the fact that he didn't check ped and, you know, kind of was able to do all the bosses because of the way the seed shaped up worked out. You know, Top Life's ped check ended up being completely useless for him.
Yeah, because he already had done everything else in the entire game, so kind of unfortunate. Fluting to 2, he's like, I want to buy potions. Oh wait, I already have them? Like, I'm not sure what, maybe that was just in this menu.
Alright, so we got a couple questions now. If we find the mirror on Laser Bridge, do we go back for Mimic Cave? That's question 1.
Yeah? I mean, at this point, you got all of Swamp. I mean, I would, given that he just took the 50-50 in Eastern.
This is so bad. This is so bad. I mean, if they find Ether, then like, that's the seed's over. It's done.
If only Ether was the big key chest in Eastern, then we would finally have some justice for all of these skips.
I mean, listen, sometimes you do ped before the inside of Spec Rock. It's not, you know, it's not unheard of. Did Gamma do Ice Rod Cave?
He did.
He did.
The hour and 7-minute Ice Rod Cave. Just in case my opponent hasn't checked this yet.
It's tough because you're missing like 5 items, right? And at the time, Top Life's decision to go check the one-offs, it's faster chests per minute than what Gamma was doing, right? It's just a matter of like how it ends up panning out, right? You know, whether the items are on a linear sequence or they're all in the same sphere.
Well, the thing is, Gamma had 0 items out of Skull Woods at that point, so he got to full clear it, and Top Life had already gotten at least 1 item out of there, so it's a little bit less incentivized for Top Life to go back.
Like, the only difference between them at this point is Smith Chain and Catfish.
What do you say about Smith Chain and Catfish?
I said that's like the only stuff really I think that Gamma's left behind.
Oh, and Eastern Big Key Chest.
We're not going to talk about that. Yeah, this is interesting though. Okay, there's Ether, so we mirror for go mode. I think we could safely say that Gamma is in the driver's seat right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's basically only a few places left for it to be, so...
Yeah, not gonna get sucked into Mimic Cave, not gonna get sucked into Smith Chain. It's just gonna be dungeon diving from here on out.
Yeah. Yeah, the seed is definitely pretty bad. Because, I mean, with where the book was, you don't have the mirror, so you can't mirror to check pedestal. And you
I mean-
kind of don't really want to go back for ped, I guess.
Gamma's calls make sense though because and there's go mode. There's
Oh.
our go mode mirror.
All right.
You know, when you push off Skull Woods and you go there, it's like you have to clear it, right? Because Boots only open 2 spots, and once you
Right.
clear it, you have to follow the book. And Landmo had an item, so there's no reason not to do Landmo. And then you have 2 pendants. It's like, why not grab the 3rd? So you kind of just get strung along onto that path, whereas Top Life is just like, I don't want to go back to Skull Woods. I got my boots. I'm
Yeah.
good. So kind of unfortunate. I think that linear sequence of, you know, the cane locking the other 2 items is what really hurt Top Life here.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a world where not literally everything is behind the book in the back of Skullwoods. So, and you know, if he found something somewhere else, yeah, he might have been a totally different race. But yeah, unfortunately, everything is just behind the book in the back of Pendant Skullwoods.
Yeah, the bulk of the lost time came from the mirrorless smiths when Top Life was kind of in panic mode looking for money.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. Like, where did he lose all? I mean, I know he lost some money on the potion shopping, but maybe he. I
mean,
don't know.
Okay, look at it like this. Top Life had to double dip Eastern and did Eastern Vanilla Big Key. So you're sinking about almost 2 minutes at least just in Eastern Palace over Gamma. And then doing a ped check when it's one of your only checks left, you're double dipping the pedestal, right? So
Yeah.
that's another, 30 seconds or so. And then mirrorless smiths is
Yeah, the mirrorless
know.
Smiths definitely hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think he had the flute at that point, so it's just pretty big time sink.
And then he also did catfish. And
Yeah,
don't forget farming the money in the cack well.
yeah. I wonder if that whole thing with the money, and like, I wonder if that just caused them to change up his routing at all, and maybe like he decided to avoid Skullwoods because of that. I don't know. I doubt
Yeah.
it, but.
Yeah, I mean, he got the boots. He wasn't going to go back there. I mean, he was very thorough this game. I think he cleared pretty much everything except for that one item in Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Which he said, I got the 2 items. I'm just going to finish the dungeon.
So Top Life basically is.
And, the difference isn't that large. It's like, what, 3.5 or so? 3, 4?
Yeah, it's like maybe 4 minutes or so, 3.5. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it's hard to imagine a case where Gamma gives up that size of a lead.
Yeah. The Meyer Big Key hunt is kind of not that much of a routing decision, unless someone chooses cutscene early.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much like a tile room miracle. Is about the only real options here.
Or a Vitreous Death.
I mean, I have seen Gammachuu die to Vitreous with multiple blue potions in his inventory, so it could happen.
We're very well equipped here, though. 13 and 12 hearts, tempered.
Didn't pick up the cape though. That is a safety. Oh, we don't have the bug net either. That is a little scary.
I don't remember Gamma even scouting Spec Rock. I might be hallucinating, but I remember seeing it on Top Life side.
Oh, Spectral Rock Cave. Yeah, I don't think Gamma checked it.
Chat's saying he did it after Ether
Oh, he did it
Tablet,
after
which
Ether
makes
Tablet. Oh,
sense.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of.
Yeah.
At that point, if it's there, you've so lost, you might as well just forfeit.
Yeah. First chest in Myers is small. Interesting that Gamma did that chest. But did he already do Spike? No, he didn't do Spike chest. Interesting that he did the hover chest first.
Yeah, maybe he was gonna mold arm bounce his way across.
Yeah, typically you'll see hovers go for that chest first, and non-hovers go for the Spike chest first, as they are kind of interchangeable with how you open Mire, and they're both considered God Mire.
Alright, so how's your Meyer key logic? Is there anywhere that it can't be?
The big key cannot be on Vitreous.
That is correct. It also cannot be in the big chest.
Oh, there. Okay, we got a bug net.
Oh, okay, alright, now I think that seals it. That's just too much to come back from for top life, a bug net. Oh man.
I think the big key is vanilla. Nope, it is not. The big key chest is map compass. And then Vitreous is a key.
Oh, Gamma's gonna kill Vitreous here. I guess you can use the blue cane, but that's kind of slow.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll just use a potion and use... Yep, I don't know. Just
Yeah,
damage boost.
You could do dashes, or you can just, you know, sip your potion. Top Life about to take on Trinex. It's gonna be a Mire behind. So what's left? We need to find Powder, huh?
Yeah, Powder, that's definitely a, goes really well with the bug net, I'll say that.
Alright, so we're gonna lag. That is our decision here.
Yeah,
Lag Vitreous.
it's probably the best option he has.
Yeah, one of the cool things about dashing is you can definitely get like some double hits in, so they actually die pretty quickly.
Man, we still gotta do Swamp. This seed just was...
Oh my gosh, I
Very
totally forgot
tedious.
about Swamp. I was like, we got Arcane at like an hour 10 or something, hour 15. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
we're in go mode, right? No, you got 3
Nope.
crystals to do.
Yeah.
I
That's
totally forgot about Swamp.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let's go to GT.
Yeah, Shireen is playing the seed offline. He's fluting up to GT as we speak right now.
Yeah.
I also will say that you cannot get into GT with only 6 crystals. I tried it before, it
I
doesn't
mean,
work.
in 6-6.
In 6-6, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is tough. It sucks to see, you know, an elimination game go this way.
Yeah,
But,
this is not the kind of seed you want in game 2, but unfortunately, it's rando.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, top 8 is just extremely good result for a tournament. I think anybody would be happy to get top 8. I don't think anyone's gonna feel bad about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see a cheeky tile room play.
So, It's interesting, the Mire play and Swamp play, because looking at their arrow counts, it's actually really good that they routed the way they did, because Swamp is a great place to refill your arrows. So Gamma's actually going to be in good shape for GT, because he's going to get some arrow pots here. And Toplife will as well, although he will not
I mean,
have a lot of arrows for Vidi.
these stun prizes arrows, if they remember.
Yeah. But regardless, they'll both be in decent shape here.
Yeah.
Don't think we'll see any issue for Mimics. And like you said, they at minimum have the stun prize to remember. And Gamma skipping the arrows. Okay. Cool. I mean, Gamma's arrow situation's now not going to be good, so...
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he can mimic clip, so he probably can't mimic clip that room. And
I mean, he can always stun a Stalfos and get 10 more, so...
yeah,
But I don't know that he's been paying attention to that.
like, that's the kind of thing that you just forget and never actually remember at this point in the game, so he probably doesn't remember. So, yeah, I don't know. There'll probably just be like 20 arrows in Stalfos room.
Yeah, you might just find a bunch of 10 arrow checks in GT.
Maybe he'll go back to Eastern for some arrows.
Yeah. I mean, what's likely going to happen is he's just going to get an early GT big key, and then he'll use 5 arrows to get through Mimics 1, and then just be fine.
Yeah. So, looks like people are spamming numbers in the chat. Must mean it's time for the GT big key guessing game. You got a number, Shireen?
19.
19? Okay. I'll go with like 21. Yeah, knocking the dead rock into the doorway there. Definitely suboptimal.
Toplife opting to use Burna there to save arrows.
Yeah. I mean, didn't even have enough arrows to kill anyway, so makes sense. Right.
Gamma canceling his dash to save some lag frames there.
Yeah, you know, definitely a top runner. So yeah, you gotta expect to see those little time saves.
Curious to see if we'll see a Dark Magician.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Like, he always just does Hope Room.
He's gonna go Hope and then continue Riot.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he always does. You know, one thing that actually could get Toplife back into this? A mirror in, like, the top of GT.
Yeah?
Like, I've seen a number of runners, including myself, accidentally mirror in some unfortunate locations, so you never know.
mean, I think their only real likely opportunity here is Tyler in play.
Yeah.
But even then, like, Gamma's gonna finish the basement by the time top life enters, so...
Probably.
And there it is.
Yep. So, what was that like 2, 4, 6,
8.
7?
8.
Is it
The
8?
torch.
Oh, yeah, the torch.
Alright, so as long as he doesn't despawn the arrows in Mimics 2, he's fine.
Yeah. Did anybody guess 8? Nobody really looks like they guessed 8. So, yeah, I don't know. Not gonna look at who's next closest.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, 19 and 8. I think that's like, yeah, that's pretty close. So do you think that Gamma will get the 1-1?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Okay.
Honestly,
It's pretty late at night, honestly. Like, these guys are executing decently well, all things considered. At least for Gamma, it's like 1 in the morning.
I typically find in this category Landmo 2 to be a lot more annoying than a 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not very good with Fire Rod on Lammo. Although I like to go for the like wait for the in like the previous room to like get the different pattern. Oh, and that fireball screwed him over.
Yeah, that looks like one of my Landmo 2 fights. Checks out.
I mean, that's not even that bad.
Yeah. It's just when you talk about minor time saves, I feel like the extra cycle on Landmo is harder than a 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 saves more time than 1/2 of a cycle.
Yeah. Top Life taking the lower portal to go to GT. Not as common to see
Yeah, if
this
you just
route.
don't want to deal with dead rocks, then, you know, this is the way to go. I don't think it actually loses that much time, it's just, it does lose a little time, I think. Or maybe not, I can't remember, since there's that mirror.
It's
like,
a slight.
trick.
It's a slight time loss. It's very slightly.
Even with using the mirror to get rid of the block.
Yeah, I mean you were on hookshot anyway, so even with quick swap, it's still like that's not more than like a second.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the gist of it is like if you get dead rocked once, you take the lower path. If you think, you know, if not, the top route's better.
Yeah, what I always want to know is if you haven't hit the switches yet to make the portal show up for TR, is it still faster? 'Cause
I think with quick swap it is, because hitting the pegs takes no time. It's more of the menuing plus the pegs. You know, if you can arm a super speed and then hit the pegs, it's not that big of an investment.
I can't do super speed and hit the pegs, I'll just go flying off. I'm too bad.
So, Gamma getting a triple to start us off. He's also about an entire climb ahead.
Yeah.
And wow.
So we thinking like three Ganon falls or deaths?
I would say only 2. I think you're looking at like 4 minutes. Since Top Life managed to skip right side.
Alright, let's see. Does he get a 1-1?
He's looking to get the sub 140 here.
Yeah.
On a very good pace to get sub 140.
Yeah, for a ped seed with like a bunch of garbage, just yeah, this is pretty good time, honestly.
Is he gonna pull out Burna here? Yep, there it is.
He's got a potion, right? Like, I would just use it. It's like, those bats will one-shot him at this point.
Yeah. He also got a
Oh.
fairy in a bottle from the diver down chest.
Oh, okay. He's got a fairy then.
You know, fluffing your
Top
collection sometimes has its perks.
Top Life had to use one of his potions in this mimic's room here, so... Not a potion, unfortunately.
I don't think Gamma's gonna get the sub 140 here.
I
I think he's
don't know
already
how many
off to a
spins he's
slow
got.
start. He's got 3.
Yeah, he's not getting it. There's no way.
And he's taking very, very cautious route. Up.
Okay, well, he's got the fairy, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask him about that Ganon death, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna have to come up.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Top Life forfeit here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's kind of close to the end, but I mean, it's also just, you know, this was a mentally taxing seed for sure.
And Gamma finishing off Ganon, getting into the fanfare, and Gamma is going to go to the semifinals.
Yeah, definitely having a very strong tournament. So yeah, he's gonna continue. And unfortunately, that means that Top Life will not be advancing, but Top 8 is still extremely good performance by him, and nothing to be ashamed about. That's you know, that's really hard to get that far in this tournament. So he's another fantastic runner.
Absolutely. Any really just getting to the brackets was a tough task, and both these runners did fantastic. I mean, you're talking about a 140, low 140 on a ped seed, so
Yeah. GG's to both of you guys. GG's Gamma. GG's Top Life.
GG's Top Life.
Yeah, so that was kind
Bad seed.
Yeah. Did you guys? I'm assuming you guys both felt pretty behind.
Since that pod death, I was not myself. I just felt crappy. I told myself, I got all 5 items, and I told myself, just leave. You got mitts and hook shot. You know, take your winnings and go. And I was just too stubborn. And that just kind of put me on a bad path. Well, just kind of gambly mode.
yeah, you both got your Dark World access with 3 hearts green mail very early on, and both took a couple unfortunate deaths. And ultimately, I think what it really came down to is missing very many items. They all kind of ended up being in quite a linear path that Gamma got to a little bit sooner, avoiding some one-offs.
Yeah, I had quite a bit of really unnecessary time losses, like from deaths to money grab to skipping Eastern, etc.
I think
And when this seeds gets this long and you have all those unnecessary, you kind of either need to hope for Gammachuu to have a bad execution day, or he somehow managed to skip the flute, so he checked all the mirror checks. That's kind of the only two outs I saw.
Yeah, I had that pyramid I was eyeing it as soon as I went to Dark World. That's why I attempted to go for Dark Pod, because I kind of wanted to route it in, do Pod, then do Thieves Town into South checks with Pyramid Ferry. But yeah, sometimes things just don't go as planned.
yeah. Another thing that was very unfortunate was that money situation, Top Life. I know after the dig spot, you were
Yeah,
planning to go to that portal. We saw from our perspective, you're at like 70 rupees. The bush crab was dropping fives, and we're like, oh, is he gonna go maybe get some money from Magina? And at that point, it's rough because you don't have money. All you're really down to is like mirrorless smiths, and you really got funneled into a very bad money situation that ultimately, I'm
it's-
sure, just tilted you further.
It's so unnecessary. Like I looked at my money situation earlier, and I somehow managed to convince myself that I had enough money for everything. And I was in pod. Like there is no excuse. It's just a slip of the mind.
So Gamma, I got a question. Eastern big key chest doesn't exist. You have like 3 items left in the game. You're just like, this is when I take the 50-50 in logic with boots. Yep.
Look, I just finished clearing Skull Woods and Desert, and I told myself maybe I should do a pet check, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna waste time doing that and probably end up getting the last item off Armos. I'm just gonna go for the 50-50. If it's not here, I go Catfish or some awful check I had left over. I think all I had left was Catfish, Smith Chain, and that's it. Catfish and Smith Chain? Yeah, and I'm like,
and Spectacle Rock Cave, I think.
no, I did that when I did
Oh, yeah,
Ether
it was-
Tablet.
Oh yeah, you did that before Eastern.
Oh
Okay.
gosh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Ether
that
Tablet
felt
or
so
Ether?
bad.
Ether
Yeah,
Tab-
because I wanted to, hope that book was something, and Pad came across my mind, but I'm like, oh no, like Mirror is probably stuck right here in one of these awful checks.
Would you have
You know,
left Desert? Would you have left Desert if
Oh,
Landmore had a compass?
when I was in Desert, that's when I kind of realized, like, gosh, I should have done a pet check, because if I get both items, I want to commit to Landmo. I don't know. I think I probably would have left and just did a pet check immediately after. It just felt so bad.
So I managed to skip both Catfish and Smith Chain.
Yeah, I didn't do Smith Chain. I did Hammer Pigs, but not Smith Chain. I purposely skipped that because I wanted to kind of save time with the pod deaths, and yeah, it's just that pod deaths kind of made me think, yeah, this is not gonna happen. That's not there. It doesn't exist.
So Top Life, you actually skipped an item, I believe, in Ice Palace. What were you thinking there with that play?
I had quite a lot of things open. Any item I find would open more. It's basically look for a last item, and ice takes quite a bit of time. It's back to the old good days when you're thinking about how to do Ice Palace, and I kind of miss those days because nowadays it's mostly just icebreaker, and you just go and do those checks. Like back in the day, it was always quite fun to see if people skipped Ice Palace or not, how they routed it.
Yeah, it was definitely a bold call and definitely worked out and saved you a good amount of time there.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just, I was not thinking pet at all, but I was just kind of decided to follow that fire rod. Ice Palace was garbage, so yep, Skullwoods. It's gotta be the back of Skullwoods. And I felt so bad. I was just chatting with Top Life in the race time after the race was over, and when I got the boots in the front of Skullwoods, I just thought, like, oh, did Top Life come here early? I really hope he didn't, because that feels so bad.
Yeah, he definitely had the boots quite a bit before you, so that was, early on, it was actually looking like things were really bad because he got the Bombos out of King's Tomb pretty quickly after that as well, and that we knew was required. So we were, it was definitely a very strong start for Top Life, but just that's a lot of times, rando, just that one item just gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just when I found that bomb, I was just laughing a little bit to myself. If this is going to be a reverse from game one, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily for me, everything we needed was in Skullwood's book and the boost for Bombo. So I assume Top Life ended up skipping out on the book for a while then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the me going back to Skull was a little bit rough. Like both because I knew the Fire Rod was somewhat available, and that I already had been in there.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much last location for you, wasn't it, Top Life?
I suppose.
Oh, you did?
No, the
You
Ice
did?
Palace, the one item. The one item.
Oh yeah. The one item that you're like that's you never go back for.
Yeah.
Well, if nothing in Skull, I kind of have to.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, and
Okay.
GGW, did you take notes on the Aga too?
that was some pretty easy patterns to be honest. So not really that impressed.
That Ganon death was definitely
Oh yeah,
up there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I had potions, but I thought, if I heal myself now, and if I get like knocked off, I'd probably just rather take the death rather than a potential fall. So it was a Giga brain plays right there. Just
yeah,
something
losing
to keep in mind.
time efficiently. Did you feel better when you found the bug net in Mire? Were you like, okay, now I can finish out this seed?
Yes, now I feel fully completed here. I just needed to catch a fairy, but that was a
Swamp.
nice catch in the swamp.
Yeah, there was a
I
fairy
only
swamp.
opened that too because I saw my arrow situation. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm at 5 only.
I was actually yelling at you because your stun prize was arrows, and Swamp has so many arrow pots, and you skipped all of them.
Wait,
You
does
literally-
there? Is there?
The arrow
Yeah.
pot in the room right before you go down the stairs.
Oh, there's arrows there. Okay,
There's arrows there.
I don't really pay attention. I know there's hearts on one side, and that's all I pay attention. Health is important.
Yeah.
There's arrows and bombs on the other
And your
side. I
stun
think.
prize was 10
Uh,
arrows
I-
as well.
I don't know. I didn't even realize that. I
Yeah,
normally
kind
just
of-
write it off as garbage.
My ticker for checking the stun prize, if I haven't checked it early, is usually in Thieves Town, where you will stun that guy and then throw the.
I think I actually did that too because I had the hook shot, and I probably just, just wrote it off as garbage, nothing important.
Yeah, I definitely checked it when I was checking for money, but I kind of forgot about the arrows.
I was really hoping that tree pull you did on the statue would have given you money, Top Life.
I know tree pull was arrows, wasn't it?
No, your tier 2 after escape was hearts, and you were unfortunately
Oh,
also
it was.
in the tier 2 at that point in time also. With that though, that's a wrap on this series. Gamma, you're moving on. There is a match starting in what, an hour?
Yeah.
Shady versus Obscure. That's going into game 2. That's going to be a fun one, so stick around for that. Any other comments from you guys?
No, just thank you guys for doing commentary, Sharina and GGW, and Fear Agent. I'm sure was doing an awesome job tracking, right? And big GGs to Top Life. I was actually looking forward to racing him too, so I'm kind of glad I got the chance.
Yeah, GG. Like, I was covering the bracket. I saw, do you have any motivation for facing anyone? And then I spotted Gammachuu, and then, yeah, I don't mind getting knocked out by Gammachuu at all. Probably a top 3 of anyone that signed up for this tournament. So I want to be knocked out, well, if any.
Top 8 is
Kappa?
great.
Kappa?
Top 8 is very good. This far in the tourney, hits
No,
tremendous
definitely.
competition.
Anyone you come up against at this point, it's just scary. It's scary.
Really, anybody that made brackets is capable of winning a game off pretty much anybody in the whole community. So
100%.
Considering I needed a 7th game to even make the into this tournament, I had to get up at 3 a.m. to get the last race in.
Oh gosh. Well,
And,
I'm sure.
thereby I made some people upset when I get into groups with them.
I'm sure 8 a.m. was much better for you.
Oh yeah.
any other
Okay.
final thoughts? Or I think that's gonna do it for us. Yeah, thanks for doing Comstream. It was a lot of fun. We'll have to do this again for Gammachoo's next race, and ridicule him as well.
Yeah, this tournament's coming down to a close. 3 of the 4 semifinal spots, I believe, are locked up. One more coming soon, and yeah, this tournament's winding down very quickly. So races are now. Every race is going to be exciting, and yeah. It was fun doing comms with UGGW. Thank you again to our tracker, Fear, and for the runners doing a awesome performance. And yeah, I think that's it from us.
Yeah. Good night, everybody on Speed Gaming. I believe the
And
next
good morning.
and good morning. Apparently, yeah. The next game is in 1 hour on the same channel. So stay here for more rando. Anyway, yeah. Thanks. See you guys